AI is doing so much right now that I constantly find myself being so impressed by what a tool can do, like what someone has been able to create to get a tool to do for us. And so today I want to just give you just a slight update because we had a podcast about this before about what type of tools that I'm using in my business, how it's helping me, and how it's like blowing my mind. Welcome back to the Key and Kelly podcast, where we always talk about all the things business and marketing. You may be watching this on YouTube, and so thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're following the channel. And then if you're listening on the podcast, hey, you can't see me, but you can hear me. And so I just wanted to record an episode with a little bit of updates on the things that I am doing, investing in my business, that is AI. Now, I will say that I have not gone down the crazy rabbit hole of AI. I want to, right? But I haven't been able to yet, but I am learning about a tool here and there, investigating it. And if it doesn't make sense to me, or I'm like, no, that's not going to quite work for me, then I'll chuck it. If it is something, then I just kind of keep pressing on with it. And then sometimes I am just like, this is changing everything about everything that I do. That is one of the tools we're going to talk about today. I think it's my final tool we're going to talk about. But for the most part, I just want to say that my goal with AI is not necessarily to replace like my assistant. It's not to replace people in my company or whatever. It's not to make anybody to not have a job, right? My goal with AI for my business is more so, how can we do what we're doing in my business, make it easier, like efficient and more effective with what we do. You know what I mean? And so I have just been on that journey of trying to figure all that out. And so we're going to go ahead and talk about it. So I do have 4 of the top AI tools that I'm either using or learning to use in my business. And some I am just like over the moon about. Okay. So let's get into it. So one is super obvious. It is ChatGPT. We all know about ChatGPT. If you're not familiar, ChatGPT is like, let me read to you what Google says ChatGPT is. That way I can, give an actual, like this is what it is. Okay. Let me go to Google, because when I type in chat, okay, there we go. All right. We're going to type in ChatGPT on Google. Okay, so Google says that ChatGPT is, and no, that's what ChatGPT says. Google, no, hold on. There we go. There we go. So what is ChatGPT? So Tech Target says ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chatbot that uses natural language processing to create human-like conversational dialogue. Okay, ChatGPT says what they is that ChatGPT, which stands for Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer, is a large language model-based chat developed by OpenAI and launched on November 30th, 2022, which enables users to refine and steer a conversation towards a desired length, style, format, level of detail, and language used. Okay, so that's what the world says that ChatGPT is. And so when I look at what ChatGPT is, it's a lot of things, right? It definitely can write conversations. It can give you ideas. It can write emails. It can write blogs. It can write sales pages. It is kind of like like a chatbot content writer. Okay. Now, I do not think that a person should go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, write me an email for ABCDEFG, write 6 emails, and you copy and paste those emails into your email system. No, but by no means, okay? Even if you pay for the upgraded version, no, because it is still a chatbot. It is still artificial intelligence. It's not you, okay? Now, when I look at how ChatGPT has begun to change my life and my business is a couple things. One, when I am running and operating my business, I work with a lot of clients. I work with a lot of different types of clients. I know my business. I don't know theirs, right? And so I'll find myself in a group call, or I'll find myself in a one-on-one call with a client, and a client not only wants strategy from me, but they really want me to know their business. And because there's this expectation of I'm going to be able to help them with their business, which they should. But there is a kind of like an unrealistic expectation that I'm going to know all the ins and outs of their industry, which I'm not in their industry. So instead of me feeling like I can't help them with that in certain areas, a lot of times if I'm on a group call, or if I am on a one-on-one call and we're going somewhere and I can't get beyond because I don't have ideas for them because of whatever, oftentimes I will say, well, let's go to ChatGPT. And we'll go to ChatGPT and I'll say, ChatGPT, I have a client who does, and I'll tell them all what the client does, who they do it for. And then I'll say, give me 25, 50, whatever the number is, ideas for content for them to talk about on social media for brand awareness, lead generation, or sales. And what will often happen is ChatGPT will go whoosh and give us all these ideas. And the client is just like, oh my God. But I never, ever could have given them that because I don't know the ins and outs of their industry like they do because I'm in my industry, right? Or I had someone who came to me and said, hey, I'm trying to come up with a name for this product, yada, 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 but the name is taken. And I'm like, well, I'm not that creative in that regard, but I was like, well, I can help them with that. And so I went into ChatGPT and said, this is who my person is. This is what they do, why they do it, da, 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 da. Give me potential 20 different names for this ABC. Huge list of names. And I said, I'm not really good at that part, but here's what I gave ChatGPT and this is what he gave me. And that person is just like, oh my God, this is amazing. And so it doesn't mean that you go and take exactly what it gives you, but it gives you like all the creative spark you could possibly need. Sometimes it's the actual thing that you need. It's like when I was naming my new course, the Vertical Video Mastery, I was trying to figure out what was I going to name this course. And so I went to ChatGPT and told them who I was, what I'm doing, yada, yada, yada. And they gave me the word mastery. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. I love that. But I had already had vertical video and then it gave me mastery and da, 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 da. That's the name of one of my courses, Vertical Video Mastery. So I love ChatGPT because it gives me such great ideas. You know, when we were in our launch of our course recently, you know, I know the pain points of my clients, but sometimes I just need a little bit of inspiration on what am I going to say in my next email or whatever. So I went to ChatGPT early on and just said all this stuff. And then it was like, what are the struggles that people have with creating video marketing content? What's the struggles they have with using social media? You know, all this stuff. And it gave me all these ideas of their struggles. So when it came time for me to actually write emails talking to my customer the way that I talk, I was able to talk using the pain points that ChatGPT gave me. I knew most of the pain points, but sometimes you just need something else to just remind you, because it just is what it is. Your brain gets over here doing this over there, and it's not quite doing the creative thing at that particular moment. Okay. So I love a ChatGPT for that. You know, earlier today, I was like, I know I had to do this slide presentation, and I have a slide presentation that I already have for TikTok marketing that I'm going to teach. But I said, let me ask ChatGPT today, is there anything that is not included in my current presentation that I should include? And ChatGPT gave me some additional things to put into my PowerPoint presentation that I had not considered, right? And so it's just really, really good for giving me creative inspiration, all right? So that's ChatGPT. The second tool that I love, I'm like addicted to right now, is CapCut. Now, CapCut is a video editing platform, but it also has like some AI to it. And so the thing that I love about CapCut is a couple things. One, I am able to go to CapCut and I can click on their templates and I can get so many video inspiration, because creators on a regular basis are creating these different like templates and stuff on the inside of CapCut. And so when I want to create something fun, creative, or trending around my business, instead of me having to scroll the TikTok For You page or Reels page, I literally go into CapCut. And CapCut is like, boom, you know, it's like such a house, a place for creative inspiration, and I can use all their templates. But also, CapCut is like turning me into like a video editor Not really. And what it's allowing me to do is I am able to take my video, because right now we don't pay a video editor to edit my YouTube videos because it doesn't quite make sense right now for us to do that. And so what I do is that I record my video just like this, and then I will put it into CapCut. Then I will click on auto captions, and CapCut will tell me, will like basically give us the whole captions for everything that I'm saying here on the inside of this video, right? And it will put the text on screen. Then I can like click a button or two, and it will help like enhance the fonts, enhance the words, make it read. It's just beautiful the way that it could turn out. Okay. And it will also take my long horizontal video and it will turn it vertical. If I want to turn my long video into vertical, it will do just that, okay? What CapCut also can do now, what I am loving, is that, the captions in TikTok and Reels aren't the best. They're just not. But now you have the option with CapCut and TikTok to where if I create a TikTok video and I'm talking, I can click on auto templates and it will populate the beautiful captions that I love on the inside of CapCut with my TikTok videos, and it will automatically upload it to TikTok. Huge, 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 huge. I am absolutely over the moon thankful and excited for that, because it just makes people be able to read my videos a lot better if they're watching me on mute. Okay, so I'm obsessed with CapCut. The third tool this is one I am actually diving into right now, and this one is called Deep Brain AI. So I'm going to go to Google really quickly, and I'm going to type in, let me copy and paste this. I'm going to type in Deep Brain AI, and I'm going to tell you what it is, what they say it is, and then how I saw it. So Deep Brain AI video creation use custom-made AI avatars that best fits your brand, intuitive tool that's super easy to use for beginners. Okay, now let's see what are other people saying about it. They're all saying the same thing. Okay, so basically when I look at this tool, this is like you are able to write a script and you can plug it into Deep Brain AI and it will create an avatar. You can say what color, hair, you can say all these different things, and it will create an avatar. It's not even an actual person, very similar to what we've seen in the movies, and it will talk for you. All you have to do is give it the script. You can give it the tone and all the things. So for those people that are saying to themselves, I don't want to appear on video, this is an option. Do I love this option for video marketing? No, I do not. But am I playing around with this tool to see what it can do and what I would like for it to do? Absolutely. So that's a tool that I'm kind of like not sure about just yet, but I'm playing around with it a little bit. And that tool, the pricing of that is it starts out at $30 a month, and then they can go up to $225 a month. So it's not cheap, but we'll see how I feel about that. And then the last tool that I love, and I'm obsessed with this one, is getmunch.com. Okay. Now you have heard me talk about it a little bit before, and it is just changing everything, right? So obviously I'm a content creator. I create long form content very similar to this video. I also create short vertical video. And a lot of times I was recording videos for my podcast and then just putting them on my YouTube channel. But instead of me just doing that, I am able to take each long video that I create each month. I can upload it into GetMunch. GetMunch will chop it up into 10 to 12 different short vertical videos. I can edit it and all that if I want to make it a little better. It will put captions on the video for me, do jump cuts in the videos, and if I want to, it will also write descriptions for me for social media. It writes descriptions for TikTok, for Instagram, for Twitter, all the things, and it's just that simple. So you can record one video and you can upload it into GetMunch, and then it will do all those things like that. I am finding myself having way more time to do the things I need to do with my clients and not just with creating content, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I still do create short form vertical video content, but nowhere near as much as I was doing before because I'm already shooting this. And if I can just take it, place it, get what I need from it, then everything else that I do is extra, right? Because I'm still teaching and serving when I am, showing up on social media in these videos, right? It just may not be as short and to the point, or so to speak, like just one topic type of thing when it comes to the video. So I am obsessed with Get Munch. I talk about it all the time. I talk about it to our clients. I talk about it when I'm giving a talk or speech somewhere. It is really changing everything. So let me repeat what those were. It was ChatGPT 4. That's the upgraded version. It's CapCut, Deep Brain AI, and Get Munch. Okay. Now, also, we announced recently that our company, we just launched our agency. People have been asking me not only to give them strategy, but they've been asking me to create their content for them, to manage their content on social media. And we officially launched our agency, If You Brand It, a couple months ago, where we have been taking on clients where we're not only giving you strategy, but we are telling you exactly what to post, what to create every single week for your content. And then we are editing this content for you. And if you're interested, then we actually manage this content. So we manage it on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok, all for you. And so if you're saying to yourself, I need that, I need the strategy, I need the management, or I need the social media management, we would love to hear from you. There is a link actually in the description, in the show notes, where you can fill out an application, and that's how we can have a conversation to see if it is going to make sense for us to work together. And so I want to help you with your business, with your content, and all the things. So go ahead and fill that out if you're interested. Otherwise, we have a new video that comes out on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And then if you are listening to the podcast, thanks for listening. Make sure you write a review. I know you're listening. I just don't know you're there. I don't know who is there. So please write a review for us. We appreciate it so much. And so thank you so much for listening and watching.